All right, we got this camera set up finally. Hello, Facebook friends, family, clients, neighbors, acquaintances, everybody that I've been able to meet throughout the, my years of experiences. Hello, YouTube channel. Also, I'm recording a YouTube channel right here. I'm taking a brief moment just now to make a parenthesis in my work day and just share a couple of ideas in regard to my story. So, sometimes I get questions and tells me, hey man, what is it that you do? We get confused. Are you in real estate? But then we see you having too much fun. What's wrong with having too much fun? I'm gonna share with you a little bit about myself. Hopefully it'll take me no time. I don't want to take a lot of your time because I know you're working. Colombian, born and raised. I was born and raised in the Narco Economy in Colombia. I lived through, if you've seen Narcos, the TV show, yes. That was me, the 80s and the 90s. I lived in Colombia until 1999, almost 2 years of, sorry, I just had to take off this call right here, in business administration, but I had the blessing of having a family that gave me all the values. So, needless to say, I ended up moving to the United States. For whatever reason, I always had this vision, this passion, maybe because the United States imposed so much, influence in Colombia as far as the products, as far as trends, as far as everything. So for whatever reason, since I was a little child, I always wanted to move to the United States or wanted to visit the United States. It was one of my biggest dreams. Now, after 16 years, I've been living over here, and not only that I moved to the United States, I ended up becoming a citizen of the United States. So the biggest topic right now is immigrant. How come are you an immigrant, or how come you're not an immigrant? I learned a phrase by watching a documentary one time. The translation will say something like, a bird does not belong to the nest that it was born, but to the skies that it flies. So we are human beings, the one that creates the limitations, create the boundaries, create all these, problems. Yeah, that's what it is, problems. Born Colombia, raised in Colombia, family values in Colombia, in the 80s, in the 90s, with Pablo Escobar, with all the bombing, with all the, whatever you want to call it, life. I think it's called life. And then I'm moving over here, appreciating my country and appreciating the US. Now, there's a lot of turmoil going on, and I don't want to get into politics. It's not my topic. Politics and religion, that's yours. That belongs to you. What I wanted to share with you is that one of my stories, just like me, there's so many people, first, second, fourth generation that moved to this country many years ago for a better future. Some people moved to Colombia when I was living there from Israel, from Middle East, from Italy, from China. Look, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and it doesn't matter where you move. Sometimes we fit in different societies, and that doesn't remove the fact that we still love, the proximity and the culture that we were, cultivated or raised with. Now, needless to say, what do I do here? Real estate, business. I'm very passionate about business, fitness, and music. Don't forget, I have a very spiritual growth in the last 8 years. After I lost somebody that I loved very much, somebody that I was going to marry, that created an impact in my life. And with that being said, the entire topic of how the new president is approaching immigration laws, look, I'm going to give you my opinion right now. Completely in disagreement. Because it's arbitrary. It's not taking into accountability of many things. You cannot just get up overnight and get it done. Look, I know many of you are going to disagree with me. All I want to say that all of you have a friend that is not, or he was not born in the US. We're not taking away from what it was already being cultivated over here in the States. All I wanted to say is it's a lot of us are moving to different countries. I recently visited Ukraine last week, and I met people from Turkey that migrated to Ukraine. I met people from Oklahoma that migrated to Texas. I met people from New York that came to Texas. People from Texas moving to New York City. There's no difference. Different economies. Gotta tell you, New York City is a totally different economy than Texas. Lifestyle, it's like another country. Yet, you don't have the discrimination because you're moving in the same nation. My story, going back to making a clarification to a lot of people, it is this. I am passionate about people that are starting their own business. If you are starting your own business, I want to share something with you. It is fucking difficult, okay? It's a lot of obstacles that you're gonna face. Number one, we all know it. We all know it. We talk about it, but we don't share it. And the second thing, it is that besides the problems, besides the obstacles that we're watching right now, that we face, not only business entrepreneurs, just in life, just life in general, will give you a set of boundaries, a set of situations, and it's up to us how we overcome them, how we make these obstacles actually a position to take advantage or to grow or to capitalize on it. Some people are going to like you, some people are not going to like you. That's called human beings, opinions. Some people are gonna like this video, and a lot of people are gonna be like, shut up, dude, you have nothing to say, you have nothing to share. So my voice probably will touch some of you, and maybe not others. I'm on Facebook Live, I'm on Instagram Live, and I'm also on my YouTube channel. Second thing I want to share with you is I'm going to be launching a YouTube channel very soon. It's going to be called JC Wired. Hopefully by next week. Mandy says, Mandy, what time of business, or what kind of business? I'll answer this question in a second. Going back to finish my point, it is that creating a business or taking in accountability, any idea that you may have, take tremendous amount of work, tremendous amount of energy, and the obstacles, the opinions, the people are in your favor, the people that hate you, the energy levels, all of that, I've been trying to put into this YouTube channel to share with you, not to feed my ego, because a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, you're only posting your workouts because you're narcissistic, because you're egocentric, you're only posting yourself doing business because you just want to show the world and tell a different message. Actually, what I'm trying to show right here is that I get up at 4 or 5:30 in the morning. My day normally ends about midnight. Not to say that I'm better than you are, just to say that to obtain minimum results, it takes a tremendous amount of work that I have been able to experience. But what I'm working on is to enjoy the process. I was a bodybuilder. I did all these workouts and all these trainings to get to a stage to 3, 4, 5% body fat. If I didn't enjoy the process of getting up in the morning, cooking, grocery shopping, measuring, analyzing, understanding my body, if I didn't experience every little step, every single day, every moment of that process, it doesn't make you accountable for it. So just wanted to take a brief moment over here on my Facebook Live to make 3 or 4 announcements, which is number one, launching the Facebook channel JC Wired for entrepreneurship, for real estate, because we do real estate, and a little bit of lifestyle, because we are all human beings. We also like to eat, we also like to party, we also like to do sports, we also like to share time with family members. That's called being a human being. I got people, hi Giovanni, how are you today? I got people on Instagram right now. I got people on Facebook, and I'm also directing this to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be interviewing for the next 100 days, 100 immigrants. Whatever the definition for about immigrant. Immigrant is whomever who was born here from point A and moved to point B. Even if you live in the same country. If you live in the same country and you move from if you're in Colombia, from Cartagena to Bogota, that makes you an immigrant in a way, Not necessarily legal procedure, but I just wanted to touch the topic of immigration that is being pounded in education. I'm not going against or in favor of the government. I just wanted to spotlight So many people here. Houston, Texas has been named as the most diverse city. Gotta tell you something. I strongly believe that we have people from all over the world in this city, and people complain because Houston doesn't have the identity, or people think that Houston is boring, Houston is not hip, Houston is not cool, Houston doesn't have yada yada yada. We're the fourth largest city in the United States. Now, taking a brief moment right here, Maro is saying this is exactly why our European borders are open to all European citizens. You can't avoid problems by just closing borders. We are world citizens. Religion, background, or skin color doesn't change. Thank you, Maro, for your opinion right here. Look, I'm open to anything. People are going to hate me and love me. That's not my point. I just wanted to share two things. Coming from a narco economy, Colombia, you know, I used to have a different set of blueprints, you know. Now, it's a little bit different. If you think this message probably touched your sensitivity, your friends or whatever, leave your comments, leave your thoughts, share it if you think this is at some point to any value. And I'm just making a public announcement that YouTube channel JC Wired for entrepreneurship, real estate, and lifestyle is coming out very soon. I'm so excited to announce that. And the second thing, I got to go back to work. So if you guys excuse me, thank you for joining me right here. Let me just refinish this right here. And I'm gonna be linking the other social media outlets, which is Snapchat and Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, I'm posting a lot of my stories. Remember, yes, it sounds like egocentric because I'm showing me, and this guy is obsessed with himself. I gotta tell you something. Luckily, I am. Not in a bad way. Now, I've seen the impact of touching people's lives. So many people have told me, look, just because you get up at 4 and 5 in the morning, I feel like I want to do it also. I want to go run. I want to start my own idea. I want to start my own business. I want to create. I want to change. So with that being said, Carlos de la Cruz, I need to talk to you, my friend. So probably I'll give you a call if you allow me to give you a call. And again, didn't want to take too much of your time. If you thought this video had some sort of sense or ideas, please share it with your friends, and I'm gonna just be linking the information right here. Thank you for watching. Now I'm gonna switch to Spanish because a lot of people are hating me for not doing Spanish. So the Spanish is gonna be a little bit shorter. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna reboot to doing Spanish. Thank you for watching.